Self-confidence is a must-have. You cannot leave home without it. And I think that self-confidence personally is overrated, because by definition, self-confidence is essentially a feeling of trust. You know, I can't bring it to you in a basket, says, here's some kind of self-confidence. It's a feeling. You have to feel it. And it's a feeling of trust in yourself, in your own abilities, in your own qualities, in your own judgment. And unfortunately, lots of people are not a fan of themselves. And what I like to say to such people is, if you're not a big fan of yourself, you're not alone. But here's what you can do to start to change that. I say, number one, inventory your skills and the abilities you've acquired over the years in your life. Inventory them. And number two, reveal the unique qualities that you have that serves you well. And because most people overlook these things and they don't look at this part of their life, I like to tell them, if you're not keeping track of the outcomes of your judgment, you're not going to be able to trust your actions, because memory fails us sometimes. You might not recall some of those little essential good judgments that you have made. Don't beat yourself up. Build trust in yourself, because essentially you are all you got, and you have to be your biggest fan. And that's something that everybody can do. Some time ago, I did a training in Berlin and I got some feedback from the participants. I read one that startled me, and this lady said, yeah, you were inauthentic, I didn't get any value, and it was just like a TED talk. I thought, wow. Of all the years that I've been doing this is the first time I got such a feedback. Anyway, I looked through everything else and I saw that more than 80% of the other participants had written that it was great value and they have learned a lot, but most essentially, they almost all said that what we enjoyed the most was the authenticity with which you were working. After comparing them, 80% and just this one person giving me this feedback that I had never ever experienced in my life, in my professional life. And I remembered a quote that I had read somewhere, and it says, even if you are the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, there's going to be somebody who's going to come and just hate peaches. And I laughed, because if you're trained in your craft and you're skilled in it and you're constantly improving day in and day out, man, if somebody comes and they don't like peaches, you can say, come on, go out and get some blooming bananas.